The timeline of human history is dotted with gaps. But in April 1977, for 25 hours, one of those gaps was bridged.
Squinting. What is that? A dog?
It was dismissed as a hoax, a school vacation prank, but biology leaves traces that folklore does not. What Bill Bartlett saw that night was not a ghost, but a biological rarity. Anthropoid doverensis, the Dover demon.
We spent decades laughing at the sketches, but when you apply comparative anatomy to the Bartlett and Baxter testimonies, you don't get a monster. You get a highly specialized nocturnal primate adapted for a very specific, shrinking niche.
To understand the Dover demon, we must look past the fear and look at the function. Standing only 3.5 feet tall, the creature is an evolutionary marvel of efficiency.
Look at the digits. Long, tendril-like fingers. No pads. These aren't for tool use. They are for grip. Specifically, gripping wet, mossy stone and river rocks. The lack of hair, dermis resembling wet sandpaper according to witnesses, suggests an amphibious or semi-aquatic lifestyle.
Its most striking feature, the massive melon-shaped head, houses not a large brain for higher reasoning, but an immense ocular cavity. Tapetum lucidum, the reflective layer behind the retina. In the Dover demon, this layer is overdeveloped, allowing them to see in near total darkness. The orange glow reported by Bartlett? That is the reflection of headlights on retinas designed to hunt in the pitch black.
They don't have a nose or mouth visible because, likely, they possess a retractable feeding tube or a slit mouth protected by a membrane, similar to certain aquatic mammals. They breathe quietly, they eat softly. They are the perfect silent observers.
So where do they live, and why do we never see them? The Dover demon is a trogloxene, an animal that lives in caves or subterranean hollows but emerges to feed.
They are likely solitary foragers. They feed on freshwater crustaceans, amphibians, and perhaps the eggs of ground-nesting birds. They occupy a niche similar to a raccoon, but they avoid competition by sticking to the deep woods and the deep hours of the night.
April 21st, 1977. The Great Emergence. In a span of 25 hours, 3 independent sightings occurred in a straight 2-mile line. Why?
We checked the geological records. The winter of '76 and spring of '77 had unseasonably high water tables. The aquifers flooded.
Driven from their subterranean homes by rising water, the creatures were forced to the surface. Disoriented, exposed, and vulnerable, they attempted to migrate to higher ground, Miller Hill.
MG, is that you?
John Baxter mistook the creature for a friend. But as he approached, the biology of the creature took over.
This behavior, clinging to the vertical surface, is a defense mechanism. It's camouflage. Against the gray bark of a New England oak, its skin is invisible. It was terrified.
The final sighting, by Abby Brabham on Springdale Avenue, noted green eyes, sexual dimorphism, or perhaps age. The orange-eyed males and green-eyed females flushed out together. It was a refugee march. After April 22nd, the waters receded. The sightings stopped. Did they return to the deep earth? Or did the urbanization of Massachusetts finally drive Anthropoid doverensis to extinction?
We haven't found a body, but nature is good at recycling bones. In acidic forest soil, a skeleton that small dissolves in a decade.
They may still be there, beneath our feet, waiting for the waters to rise again, watching us with eyes that capture every photon of starlight. The Dover demon wasn't a monster. It was a neighbor we simply haven't learned to live with.